Howdy y'all. So over my last few sessions of Deadside, I have solely focused on base building. So in this video, I'm gonna go through the process of base building in Deadside, and I'm gonna show you my base so that you can get an idea of how the components look and how the process works. If you have any additional questions after watching this video, I'm live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Twitch from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. So feel free to come out of stream and ask any questions that you have. Let's get right into it. In order to build a base, you need a couple tools, and those tools are a hammer, an axe, a saw, and nails. You do need quite a few nails, and they aren't the cheapest thing. For me, in this base, I needed about 500 nails to get it done. And once you have the tools, you're going to need to collect the materials needed to build the components for your base. And those materials are beams, plywood, logs, planks, and sheet metal. Logs can be turned into planks, and planks can be turned into either beams or plywood. These materials are the building blocks for everything you can construct so far in the game. To get logs, you simply take your axe and start whacking away at a tree. Trees currently have an infinite supply of logs, so you can get everything you need from one tree. Once you have some logs, you go to your crafting menu and create the materials needed for the construction component you want to build. You will need a lot of planks, so I'd recommend just grinding away, collecting a lot of logs so that you can build multiple components at once. Also, I would recommend building some storage units and keeping them in a secure place to store your tools and supplies to avoid trader trips. One thing to note is that in order to build anything, you have to claim a piece of land by placing the marked sign down. This will secure a radius of land, and your building is limited to be within this radius. Once you've collected your raw materials and claimed a piece of land, you can now go in your crafting menu and start creating the components that you want to build. Once the component is created, it will appear on the ground wrapped in blue, and then you can pick up this component and store it in any of your inventory slots. When you are ready to place your component, you just go to your inventory, right click it, and click use. You'll then go into construction mode, where you have a lot of control over where you want to place it, which direction you want it facing, the rotation, the height, and the distance that you want it away from your character when you're placing it. There's a lot of control over where you can put it. I had no issue building on the side of a hill. I'm not sure how steep you can actually get it to do, but I was able to build on the side of this hill, no problem. I had to move a couple of the components around to get them to place just right, but overall it was a pretty smooth experience. The items tend to just snap into place when they're available to build, so it makes placing them really easy. So let's take a look around the base that I've built so that you can get an idea of some of the sizing of these items and how they can go together. The perimeter is surrounded by the fence component, which has barbed wire and spikes on top, and the front gate is attached to the big scaffolding with two openings. Some items do require scaffolding, like this fence gate, which is the big gate up in the front of the base. This is important because I really did not anticipate how much space the big scaffolding actually took up. In order to attach this gate to the scaffolding, you need to be attaching it to one of the ones with an opening, otherwise it will not work. Yeah, the big scaffolding was a lot larger than I thought, so it took some maneuvering to actually get it to get into place the way I wanted it to. The enclosed portion with the door is made up of 3 basic scaffoldings, just surrounded by the basic wall component. Inside, I have a small storage container and a large storage container for putting all my raw materials and all the stuff that I collect. Overall, the construction of this base took around 350 planks, 900 logs, 500 nails, and about 4 hours to build. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea of the time commitment that it takes to get something like this done. And that is it for this video. I did not get into the more creative side of building yet, so we'll probably get into that in a future video. Again, I'm live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Twitch from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. So if you have any questions, come on by. Also, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It really helps out the channel. I'll catch y'all later.